So hi guys, myself Hutchison. I am passed out from 2006 batch Computer Science, और I had with me one of the great member of our NIT team. So sir, can you just please introduce yourself and
Thank you for introduction. My name is Sandip Das. I graduated in 1978. Many of the people watching this may not have been born at that time. And I did my mechanical engineering. And I graduated at a very young age of 20. At that time, the course was 5 years. And so from the age of 20, I started working. And I worked for over 37, 38 years. Actually, I'm now in my 40th year of working. And I worked with a consumer durable group like the Sriram Group. Thereafter, I worked with Toyota Motor Corporation. And then I was part of the team that pioneered the telecom revolution in this country. So I started India's first private telecom company, which was Hutchison Telecom, in 1994. And in 1995, we started our cellular business and we sold the first mobile phone. And I never knew that one day we would have over 1 billion mobile phones in the country. So it was the start of a revolution which I, quite unknowingly, became part of. I've had some wonderful experiences in my life. I was the CEO of the company Hutchison Telecom till 2006, after which it became Vodafone. And then I went out. I became the first Indian telecom professional to go and head an international business in Malaysia. So I ran businesses across Indonesia, Malaysia, India, Sri Lanka. I was on the boards of all these companies. I was also very fortunate that for 4 years, from the year 2010 to 2014, I was named in the Global 100 Most Powerful Telecom People list, published by Global Telecom for 4 years. And that list had people like Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, and I was somewhere around 50th or 60th, but I was on that list. In 2009, I had the honor of doing the largest telecom IPO, and I raised $3.9 billion for my company. In 2013, I had the opportunity to come and work with Mukesh Ambani, and I became Managing Director and CEO of Reliance Jio, which has now given Indian telecom business another twist, and it's been very interesting. I'm very, very grateful for the core engineering education that I got in what was known as RAC at that time, but now it is NITRAA. I'm completely amazed to see the youngsters. They are so much brighter than us, and they will do so much more for us.
So we framed some few questions. Apart from that, let you guys, sir has become the CEO at the age of 35. So हम लोग बहुत बात करते हैं कि youngest CEO तो अगर मैं कहूँ तो he is the brand ambassador of our college की 35 age के CEO. But it's a great achievement for us. So we have had some questions regarding you. So how would you like to contribute to our alumni and how you look forward to attend the global meet?
Firstly, somebody has by mistake made me chairman of the committee, so I have to work for it. I think my contribution is more with the ideation and the strategic inputs that I can give with my experience of having built large multinational corporations and having studied in some very fine institutions. I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but in 2015 I had the opportunity to go and study at Harvard Business School, where I went and did my advanced management program at the age of 57. And I learned how top institutions of the world function, the kind of case studies, the quality of education, the faculty, the way the alumni is built. I hope I can translate some of those ideas into ideas for us, because I think a lot of work has to be done by all of us who graduate from in all areas of the institution, whether it is the quality of education, the course curriculum, So I want this, and also we need to realize that whatever ambitions we may have about the country, about the institution, funding and financial resources are very important, and so we have to create an engine for funding to happen so that our progress is not stalled on account of lack of funding, and we can spend our time on creative ideas and strategies as opposed to running around for money.
It's a great thought, great thought. Sir, apart from that, what would be your message to your batchmate, your plus two batchmate or plus two batchmate?
Well, first thing is that Woody Allen used to say that success is turning up 80% of the time. So my first request to all the batchmates is turn up, come and show your face, be part of a movement. It doesn't matter if you are not able to contribute. It doesn't matter if you are not able to pay the money. But be there with people who are doing it, because it's very encouraging. And when you show up, you'll automatically do something. And it is our duty, because this is such a lovely family. We have 50 batches, and I hope that during my lifetime, I can see this institution become one of the hallowed institutions in the country and globally. We are already figuring in the world 500. I mean, why shouldn't we be in the world top 50?
So apart from that, sir, like a person like me who started his own startup, so how can you contribute or help us in getting in the right direction? Apart from that, the person who wants to start a startup, what would be your aspiration, or what would be your thoughts on this?
Well, I think it's a very good question, because this is where we can help. Because we have seen the growth of. I also started erstwhile Vodafone when there was no company. I started it from zero, and it became a $20 billion company. Similarly, Maxis was a $3 billion company. It became a $20 billion company. I have seen Jio become a large company. So I have seen scale. So I think for startups, it's very important to get the right direction. I think the most important lesson that you can give as an experienced person is what not to do. Everybody is telling you what to do, but what not to do is more important in life. I mean, you saw the recent cricket scandal. Everybody knew how to play cricket, but they did what they should not have done, right? And so that's very important. The second thing is that it's very important to make sure that when you're doing a startup, that you're trying to solve a problem or you're filling a gap. Because if you're solving a problem, automatically you'll create markets. And if you're trying to solve the problem, people will pay you money for the problem that you're solving. But many times we create a product and then look for a market. That's the wrong direction, the wrong way to start it. So I can help youngsters scale. I can help them understand how to make their business plan strong, how to hang in there, how to keep their costs tight, and at the same time, how to be constantly innovative. Because I think in all startups, the most important thing is that you have one good idea, but through your journey of your life, you have to constantly be ahead of competition, because somebody or the other is trying to eat you for breakfast. So it is not only important to have a competitive edge, but very important to have a sustainable competitive edge, so that throughout your lifetime, otherwise as a Hindustan lever, you will have Nirma will come and eat you up. You will have Baba Ramdev coming and eating you up. So your 100 years or 150 years of experience are of no value if you don't constantly provide value to your consumer. So the question is, how do you make this a part of your system in startups?
So it's very nice connecting you. So I will request all our batchmates from 65 to 2016-17, please do come and join this global meet 2018, December 7, 8 and 9.
Absolutely, and you will enjoy yourself, and this is going to be great, and I'm looking forward to meeting some young people and learning from them.
Thank you.